thank you right now for this opportunity to understand in the pulpit. We pray now, God, that you bless these people that are here.
Oh, yes, Lord. Need
Lord, we had a long, hard, rough, tiresome week.
Oh, yes.
Now, Lord, we need a word from on high.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Lord.
God, we ask that you use us in a mighty way.
Yes, Lord.
Lord, comfort somebody's heart that might be bereaved right
Oh,
now.
please, Lord.
Speak peace, Father God, in somebody's life that chaos might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch somebody and let them know, Father God, that all is well,
Oh, yes.
that you're still in control. Now, Lord, we pray now that you come in and miss and just have your way,
Oh,
Lord.
yes, Lord. You welcome, Lord.
God, we ask that you touch
Love you.
somebody's heart that don't know you.
Please, Lord.
They might come running, Lord, asking what must I do to be saved.
Yes, Lord.
And then again, Father God, we want to be careful to give you all the honor, glory, and all the praise.
Oh, yes, Lord.
You know, bless you, in your son Jesus' name we do pray. Amen.
Amen.
God, who is the head of our life, Son and the ministry, we're happy to do this more.
Amen.
And our minister wives that are here, deacon and deaconess,
Real.
and to all God's children, just a blessing to be in the house.
Oh,
of
yes,
God.
it is.
Amen.
One more time.
Amen.
Like the songwriter said, he didn't have to let me live.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, you did.
He
Thank
didn't have to let me live. I'm just glad to be in the service.
Yeah.
One more
One more time.
Amen.
There is a
Thank you,
word
Lord.
found from the Lord. We've been doing a series of sermons dealing with God's amazing grace.
Amen.
And we try to wrap it up today in the 2 Kings, chapter 5, verses 8 through 14. But I want to zoom in on, if you don't mind, our key verse, that verse number 11. It said, but Naaman was wroth, and went away and said, behold, I thought he would have surely come out to me, and stand and call on the name of the Lord, his God, and strike his hand over the place, and recover the leper. You may be seated.
Amen.
Just for a few moments, if you don't mind, I want to use this for a topic. Don't let pride block your blessing.
All right.
Amen. All right.
Don't let pride
Block your blessing.
block your blessings. If you don't learn how to let go of your pride,
Uh-huh.
I promise you your blessings will stop.
All right.
A reminder of a story about a man named Johnny. Johnny was a man full of pride.
Uh-huh.
He wouldn't accept help from nobody. Wouldn't allow nobody to give him a helping hand. One day, Johnny's co-worker had brought some clothes to work, and he realized that Johnny was his same size.
Uh-huh.
So he asked Johnny if he would like to have his clothes. Johnny looked at him and told him no, because I don't wear a hand-me-down.
All right.
On another occasion, Johnny was walking home from the store, and it began to rain. A friend pulled up and saw Johnny walking in the rain, and he said, Johnny, I'm headed your way. Do you want to ride? Johnny politely turned him down and told him, no, I walked to the store. I can walk back home.
All right.
One day, Johnny left his lunch at home. Johnny was hungry. I know y'all ain't never been there before.
Amen.
And plenty of times I ran out the house, left my lunch at the house,
Mm-hmm.
and I was hungry.
Amen.
And Johnny's co-worker decided to get him part of the sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny refused to take it, even though he was hungry. Johnny refused to take it because Johnny said he don't eat secondhand food or he don't eat leftovers.
Oh, right.
Johnny was full of pride.
Uh-huh.
All
You
right.
might know somebody like Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
But one day Johnny was on the boat, and the boat began to sink,
All right.
and they started passing out life preservers.
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny ran up and got one. And as they was floating in the water, he just so happened to pass by one of his co-workers. And they said, Johnny, ain't that you? The one at the office that everybody talk about? The one that full of pride won't allow somebody to help? Johnny said, yes, that's me. He said, but I saw you run up there and get a life preserve.
All right.
What made you swallow your pride? Johnny said, Johnny realized that I can't swim. So therefore, I left my pride on that sinking ship.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And what I'm trying to get us to understand is, see, God got a way
Yeah.
of making you swallow your pride.
Yeah.
Amen.
I was always taught that a closed mouth don't get fed.
Yes,
Amen.
sir. Yes, sir.
You walking around here needing help, desiring help,
Yes, sir.
but acting like everything's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But on the inside, you crying.
Uh-huh.
And there's a lot of folks out there today that is dealing with such things. And pride will cause you, you understand, to miss out on your blessing.
Yeah, Alright. yeah.
Johnny realized that at some point he had to swallow his pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Johnny realized that he couldn't swim.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of you out here today, know you can't swim.
All right.
And I'm not talking about swimming in the water.
All right now,
You
Rick.
got some troubles in your life
Yeah, yeah.
that you need God to help
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But your pride
Right now, Lord.
Won't
is
let.
so strong,
Oh, yeah.
won't let you get up and go and ask for some help.
Uh-huh. Say that, Red.
Realize that pride was messing him up. Here in our text, we got a man, not named Johnny, but named Naaman,
Uh-huh.
that was full of pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naaman thought he was somebody.
Uh-huh.
When you're going to look in the text, and you're going to find out that God can knock you off the high horse.
All right.
All right.
Johnny, just like Naaman, full of pride. Here in the text, it started out dealing with Naaman. Nobody have heard anything about Naaman
All right.
to this point.
Yeah.
Naaman was a good man
Uh-huh.
for the army of Syria.
Yeah.
Naaman was a warrior,
Uh-huh.
a conqueror,
Yeah.
fought, probably never lost a battle.
All right.
But Naaman had a problem. Text says that Naaman was a leper.
All right.
And around that time, you had to understand, lepers weren't allowed to be around other people.
Amen.
Amen.
But yet Naaman was a man in the army. But here you see that he had a problem. As the story go on, Naaman's wife heard one of the maids
Yeah.
talking about a prophet.
All right.
You understand? Naaman probably had went to doctor after doctor,
Yeah.
took medicine after medicine, but none did no good.
Uh-huh.
But Naaman's wife overheard this maid talking
All right.
about a prophet they had in Israel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the text says that Naaman's wife went back to the king,
Uh-huh.
told the king this and this and thus and said thus.
Well.
Other words, she was saying, this is what I heard, and she just laid it down for the king and said, listen here, king, my husband Naaman
All right.
is a good man.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know he done fought battles for you.
Yeah.
He stuck with you through thick and thin.
Uh-huh.
All I'm asking for you to do is to take care of my husband.
Yeah.
Go look out for him.
All right.
So the text says that the king wrote a letter to the king of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did he write this letter, but the text says that, okay, I'm going to send you a little money.
All right.
You understand? Maybe I can bribe the king.
Yeah.
And maybe you can take a little bit of that money and give it to the prophet. You understand? And bribe him to look out for my man Naaman.
Yeah.
But let me pause and tell you that you can't buy God.
Amen.
Amen.
Some blessings that you get from God, you can't, you understand, pay for.
Amen.
Matter of fact, how much you owe God today for just waking you up this morning?
All right now, girl.
How much do you owe God? Or do you have enough money to pay God?
All
For
right,
clothing
girl.
you in your right mind.
Oh, yeah.
Giving you a reasonable portion of your health and strength.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So the king is of Syria. You can keep your money because you cannot buy God.
Amen.
Well, when the king of Israel got the letter, he was upset. He was, you understand, confused. Matter of fact, he misunderstood the letter.
All right there, real.
Because in the text, he said that, who am I of God? In other words, he was asking the question, I'm not a God that can do, you understand, what you're asking me to do.
Uh-huh.
You understand? You asking me to do something that's impossible.
All right.
But when we look at the text,
Yeah.
in verse number 8, where we're going to pick up, we see where Naaman, you understand, going to come to, you understand, full front with his problem with not only the leprosy, but with his problem with pride.
All right.
Here in the text, I saw three things that will help somebody,
All right.
you understand, not miss out on your blessing
All right.
because of your pride.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I saw here is that we ought to be open-minded to the ways of God.
All right.
Yeah, we want God's blessings. We want to receive a healing that can only be found in God.
Yeah.
We want to experience the power of God moving in our lives.
All right.
But yet we're closed-minded
All right there, real.
to the way he do things.
Yeah.
If Moses was here right now, and the children of Israel, they'll tell you they was faced with the Red Sea.
Uh-huh.
You understand? Water in front,
Yeah.
mountains on both sides,
Uh-huh.
and Pharaoh's army on the hill.
Yeah.
They didn't question God and ask how he was going to deliver them.
All right.
All they wanted God to do was to deliver them.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about. You can't be closed-minded when it comes to God. First thing we ought to do is admit our shortcomings. Yeah, you got to admit your shortcomings. You understand? In other words, the battle is not yours,
All right.
but the battle belongs to the Lord.
Amen.
The text says, and it was so when Elijah, the man of God, had heard that the king of Israel had rented his clothes. Words, let me pause for a minute here, try to explain that to you. Elijah heard. That made me wonder. I wonder what folks hear about you.
All right there, real.
Wonder what folks hear about me.
Yeah.
I wonder what folks hear about Word of Faith
All right, man.
and what's going on.
Yeah.
Yes, people judge by what they hear.
Uh-huh.
They don't have to know the person.
Yeah.
But yet they take, you understand, judgment action
Yeah.
against somebody because of what they heard. But you got to understand and realize, you can't go by all the time by what you hear.
All right now.
All right.
You understand? You got to find out for yourself.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So he heard that the king had rented his clothes.
Yeah.
The king admitted that he couldn't do what the other king was asking him to do.
All right.
And that's all I'm saying is you got to understand, you got to learn how to admit that you can't do everything.
Amen.
You got to learn how to admit and tell God, that I can't handle this all on my own.
All right.
Because I realize sometimes when we exclude God out of our heart,
Yeah.
we find ourselves going deeper and deeper and deeper in a hole.
Yeah.
Here, King realized, Elijah, I might be king, but this is something that I can't handle.
Uh-huh.
Elijah said, you understand, King, I realize this is something that you can't handle.
Yeah.
But there's another king I know,
Yeah.
named King Jesus.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You might not can handle this, but turn it over
All right.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he acknowledged, he admitted he can't do.
Amen.
But Elijah admitted what he can do,
Yeah.
or what the God
Yes, sir.
in him can do.
Yes, sir.
Text says that he rented that clothes.
Uh-huh.
He said, let him come to me. Underline that part right there. He said, let him come to me.
Uh-huh.
So that he'll know that there is a prophet in Israel. They don't have to take my word for it.
All right.
My record speaks for himself.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
If you start out in chapter 4, you'll realize, ask that widow woman.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You understand? She couldn't pay her debt.
Uh-huh.
Ask her, there's a prophet.
Yeah.
If you go a little farther down, you'll talk to this woman who lost her son.
Uh-huh.
One who didn't have a son, but yet I promised her a son.
Yeah.
And her son died. And God showed up. And the son got up out the bed. Go
Yeah.
ask that woman, is there a prophet in Israel?
All right.
Go back a couple of weeks ago. We talked about that there was death in the pot. When
Uh-huh.
the sons of the prophet were sitting all around and they was eating out their poisonous pot.
Fine. Yeah.
And yet God stepped in.
Uh-huh.
Go ask them, is there a prophet in Israel?
Yeah.
Elijah said, tell him to come on to me.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
They'll
sir.
come to me.
Yeah.
And you got to realize that in Syria, they serve pagan gods.
All right.
God is not going to go to them, but yet come to me.
Yeah.
Here in the text, we see how, you understand, Elijah told him what he couldn't do.
Uh-huh.
I know a God that can do.
Yeah.
But look at Naaman's approach.
All right.
Look at how Naaman came to him.
Mm-hmm.
It says, so Naaman came with his horses and with his chariot and stood at the door
Yes,
of
sir.
the house of Elijah. That's Naaman's approach. Not just to Naaman, but to God. Naaman was showing off his power.
All right.
Naaman was showing off his status
Yeah.
in society.
Uh-huh.
Naaman was saying to Elijah and the rest of the world, I'm somebody.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's one of the problems that we have with folks
Uh-huh.
that is full of
All
pride.
right. Yeah.
They feel like they are somebody.
All right.
Make you think that they are more than others.
Yeah.
All right.
You know how we say it in the church, big eyes and little you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
When they ought to be trying to humble themselves
Yes.
Uh-huh.
before the presence of the Lord.
Yeah.
That's why many of us are in the predicament that we are in today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of our pride.
Uh-huh.
And I believe the Bible said pride goeth before destruction.
Uh-huh.
And a haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, look at the answer Naaman get from Elijah. Yes. Look at the response.
Yeah.
He didn't come to the door.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You understand? He didn't tell Naaman to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Come in and have a seat.
Mm.
He didn't offer him something to drink.
Uh-huh.
Yet the text says that Elijah just sent a messenger unto him, saying, go and wash in the Jordan 7 times, and thy flesh shall come again.
All right.
To thee, and then thou shalt be clean.
Clean, yeah.
You understand? Elijah didn't give him the time of day.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he felt like he was somebody.
Yeah.
But he told him, just go wash in the Jordan River 7 times. 7. You understand? It's the number of completion.
Amen.
Uh-huh.
Gehazi, go tell him not to wash once, not to wash twice or 3 times, but 7 times
Yeah.
in the Jordan River. Not only must we be open-minded, but you understand, you got to not be offended by the works of God.
All right.
Because when we look at the text, you're going to find out that Naaman was upset
Uh-huh.
with Elijah.
Yeah.
I wonder how many of us get upset
Yeah.
with the man of God.
Yeah.
All right now.
When
Yeah.
he tells
Yeah.
you what thus says the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have a right to tell me how to live my life.
All right.
You don't have a right to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, I'm not telling you what to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm just telling you what thus says the Lord.
Yeah.
Amen.
Take it if you want to.
Yeah.
Or leave it here at the altar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I understand this, that you're going to one day judge by the word that's been preached by the man of God.
Yeah.
All right.
So you need to learn how to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Or you'll end up doing it later.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said go wash in the Jordan River
7 times.
7 times.
Mm-hmm.
But we ought not to be offended by the works of God.
All right.
Other words, you ought not to be upset with what he says to do.
Uh-huh.
Then if we don't get upset with what he says to do, we get upset for how it's done. Let me see if I can try to explain it a little bit better. We want God to bless us.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All
But
right.
yet we want to tell God how to bless us.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. All right, Graham.
You want God to bless you with a mansion
Uh-huh.
when all you need is somewhere to stay.
All right there, man.
You want God to bless you with a BMW.
All right.
But you just need something to get you from point A to point B.
Yeah.
All right.
We got things twisted up here.
Yeah.
First thing I saw about Naaman's pride, it caused him to get mad. Yeah, the text says that Naaman was wroth
Uh-huh.
and went away. Naaman's pride caused him to become angry and bitter towards Elijah.
Yeah.
Naaman perhaps was saying to himself, how can somebody that's beneath me
All right.
can belittle me?
Yeah.
Yes, Elijah, how can you sit up here and just have the audacity just to send a word to me? Don't even know how I look.
All right, man.
Don't even know what the problem is.
Yeah.
But you're going to just tell me to go wash in the Jordan River. But he don't understand that it wasn't Elijah, but it was God.
God, yeah.
And God finna work something out.
All right.
You understand? Naaman through Elijah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but not only was Naaman upset and mad, but he felt like he was mistreated.
All right,
You know, a
man.
lot of us, sometime or another, felt like we've been mistreated.
Yeah.
They said, behold, you understand? He said here that he was upset. He told me to go wash in the Jordan River.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Text said, behold, I thought. I got to pause right there for a minute,
All right.
if you don't mind, because I believe Naaman ain't the only one that thought.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Text says that he thought. Naaman ain't the only one.
All right.
God done blessed us,
Yeah.
but yet you thought
Uh-huh.
he was going to bless you in another way.
All right, man.
I thought you were going to bless me like this, or bless me like that. Isaiah 55:8 says, for My thoughts are not your
All
thoughts.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
Neither are my ways your ways,
Great.
says the Lord. Yeah, I thought surely he would come out to me. Yeah, probably went through things that God ought to come out to you.
Yeah.
That you ought not to come to God.
All right,
You
Rev.
want a blessing, but yet you too good to get up and come out to the house of the Lord and pray and see God's face.
Yeah.
You think God got to bless you while you laying in the bed all the time?
All
When
right.
you ride in the car ahead and go and do some
Real,
stuff.
real.
You think God ought to be blessing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here the text said, I thought he would have came out to me. Stand and call on the Lord, his God.
Yeah.
Now he'll name and want a blessing. And don't even want to own God.
God. All right,
But I
Rev.
thought he was going to call on his God.
Yeah.
You understand? I thought he was going to wave his hands and do some type of magic trick over my leprosy.
All right, Rev.
You got to understand one thing. That he was thinking, you understand, man thought.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He felt like he was going to touch him with his hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I come to tell you right now that we serve a God that God ain't got to touch
All right,
in
man.
order to heal.
Yeah.
Real.
Yes, God can touch you through your healing.
Yeah.
You don't believe me? Ask those 10 lepers
All right.
that Jesus healed.
Yeah.
They said they got healed and one came back
Yeah.
because he was touched by the healer.
Yes,
I
sir.
come here to tell you God ain't got to put his hands on it.
All right.
He can just speak a word
Hey. Where?
All right now.
and cause it to happen.
Yeah.
He said here, I thought he was going to come out here and touch me. You understand? I thought he was going to do some kind of hoodoo or voodoo on me
All right now, Rev.
and just remove it from me.
Yeah.
But here he said he just told me to go and dip in the Jordan River. Not only that, not only was just the Jordan River, but it's the muddy,
Money. Yes, sir.
dirty,
Yeah.
can't find nothing in the Jordan River.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
But it said here in the text, ain't these other rivers good enough for me to dip in?
Yeah.
Ain't they clean,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
crystal
Yes, sir.
clear?
Yeah.
Why I can't go and dip in them?
All right.
Well, there's a reason why God didn't want him to go and dip in the clean river.
All right now, Rev.
Because see, Naaman had more than just a leopard issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, God about to clean him on the inside
Yes, sir.
and on the outside.
Yeah.
Real. Real.
You understand? Had another problem,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
a deeper problem,
Yeah.
something that was keeping him from love.
Lord, yeah.
And the text says that you got something affecting you on the inside and outside.
Yes, sir.
So now I need you to go and dip in the Jordan River.
Yeah.
I said, still, I don't understand why. But see, if he had dipped in the clean river,
All right, Rev.
Naaman would have got up and said, look at what, you understand, these rivers done for me.
Yeah.
But God said, no, I want you to dip in the nasty.
Uh-huh.
The one that you don't find at the end.
Yeah.
But the one that's going to heal you on the inside and the outside.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because when you get out the water, I want you to give me the praise.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I want you to honor my name.
Yeah.
I want you to give me the praise.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ain't going to give no river
No break.
my glory.
All right there, Rev.
Text says that Naaman went away angry, hot and upset.
Yeah.
How can he gonna come tell me to go dip in a nasty river?
All right now, Rev.
Do he know who I am?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't know who I am.
All right now.
Go ask Moses
Yes,
who I
sir.
am.
Yeah.
And Pharaoh will tell her I am that I am.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I can be your water in dry
Yes,
places.
Yes, sir.
I can be your food when you're home.
Yeah.
I can be a doctor in a sick room. Go
Yeah.
Yes,
ask them, and they'll tell you who I am.
Yeah.
Hey.
Text says that he went away angry. He felt humiliated.
Uh-huh.
But God finna humble him.
Yeah.
And that's what God got to do with a lot of us.
All right now.
He got to humble a lot of us.
Uh-huh.
Because we think we more than somebody.
Yeah. All right, Rev.
Just because you stay in in an upstairs split level house.
All right, Rev.
Just because you stay over there where the rich folks are. That don't make you anybody special.
Amen.
Because see, I got a mansion that's not made by hand.
Yeah.
Waiting on me.
Yeah.
I got a street paved with gold.
Yeah.
You understand? I don't care where you come from. But you got to know where you're going.
Yeah.
Preach
Yeah.
it, Rev. Preach it, Rev.
Text says, verse number 13. And his servant came near and spake unto him, saying, My father, if the prophet had told thee to do something great, or do some great thing, when you had, basically saying, when you went, gone and did what he asked you to do. Other words, what he was saying, if he had told you to go and conquer an army, since that's right up your alley, you would have went and done that.
Yeah.
But how hard is it for you to go dip 7 times in a Jordan River?
All right.
How hard is it for you to just go and do what the man of God told you to do? See, I realize that we think we can work for God's blessing.
All right, there, Rev.
We can buy stuff from God.
No.
But if it was that being the case, a lot of us wouldn't be blessed.
All right.
Yeah, if God was selling his blessing, a lot of us wouldn't be getting no blessing.
Amen.
Amen.
Because half of us, like me, ain't got but $1 and a few cents in the bank.
Amen, Rev.
Thank you.
Sure.
If you have to work for God's blessing, a lot of these young folks wouldn't go and get there. Because they too lazy to hit a stick out a snake.
All right, now.
If you have to work for them. And I thank God through his grace.
Amen.
That he's willing to open up the windows of heaven
Yes, sir.
and pour us out a blessing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
So Naaman, how hard is it for you to just go and dip in the Jordan River 7 times? Something special about the Jordan River. Jesus was baptized
Yeah.
in the Jordan River.
Amen.
Yes, it's the same Jordan River that was divided up by Elijah when he struck the mantle of Elijah.
Yeah.
Let the folks know that he is a prophet called by the Lord. How hard is it for you to go dip 7 times? Well, now, as we close, number 1, I told you you must be open-minded to the ways of God. The way you think God gonna bless you, he's not gonna bless you that way. You just have to accept it. All you want is a blessing from God.
Amen.
You understand? You need $100 by tomorrow. You don't care how it get there. You just know you need it. You need your bills paid. You want somebody. You don't care how they getting paid. You just want them paid.
Yeah.
Not only must you be open-minded, but you not be offended by the will of God. God gonna tell you to do something. Go and do it. Step out on faith.
Amen.
Because that's what Naaman is about to do. But the last thing I see, you got to obey the word of God. In order for Naaman to be healed, he was going to have to let go of his pride and learn how to step out on faith. God can't help nobody that's full of pride.
Yeah.
Pride make God feel like you too good for his help. But when a man step out in faith, he's saying, God, Lord, I stretch my hand to thee.
Yeah.
To no other help that I know.
All right.
Yeah.
If thou withdraw thyself from me, where shall I go? Naaman stepped out on faith. Text says, and he went down. That's a good thing. Because right now Naaman was standing high on a high horse.
Oh, yeah.
He was had himself set up on a pedestal.
Yeah.
But if you're going to come to God, you got to humble yourself and come down. Text says that he went down to the Jordan River.
Yeah.
And he dipped 7 times in the water. And the text says, according to the man of God, and he came out clean, white as snow.
No. All right, man.
That's good news to know.
Yeah.
That God can heal you from the inside out and from the outside in. But I got to close here right now. But I just need to ask you a question. Have you allowed your pride to cause you understand, to block your blessing?
All right, Rev.
I come here to tell you, if you got pride in you,
Yeah.
you need to let it go.
Yeah.
And learn how to step out on faith.
Yeah.
Text says that Naaman went down and stepped in the Jordan River and dipped 7 times.
Uh-huh.
And he got out and he was white as snow.
Yeah.
I thank God that one Thursday evening I stepped down
All right, Rev.
in the Jordan River.
Yeah.
You understand? I didn't have a skin problem.
Yes, sir.
But I had a sin problem.
Yeah.
And I got out the Jordan River.
Yeah.
You understand? My soul was dirty.
Hey!
Sinking in sin.
Yeah.
But when I got out the Jordan River, I realized that my hands looked new.
Yeah.
When I got out the Jordan River, I realized that my hands and my feet looked new.
All right.
I realized when I got out the Jordan River, I didn't talk the way I used to talk.
Yes, sir.
When I got out the Jordan River, you understand? I didn't think the way I used to think.
Yeah.
Something about that Jordan River that can wash and make you whiter than snow.
Yeah.
Somebody sitting here right now need to get dipped in the Jordan River.
Yeah.
You got a dirty life. You're looking clean on the inside,
Yeah.
on the outside, but you're dirty on the inside.
All right,
Because
Rev.
you don't love nobody.
Yeah.
You understand? You got hatred in your heart.
Yeah.
You don't treat your fellow man right.
Yeah.
And yet you want to walk around talking about you're on your way to heaven.
Yeah.
Well, I got bad news for you.
Yeah.
Well, if you'll close your eyes and
Yeah.
Yes,
live
sir.
in the way that you're living. If you
Right,
close your eyes
right.
today
Yeah.
and you haven't been dipped in the Jordan River,
Yeah.
when you open your eyes, you're going to find yourself in hell.
Yeah.
I come here to tell you, you got a way to escape hell.
Yeah.
Go and dip yourself in the Jordan River.
Yeah.
What is it about the Jordan River? Why I got to get myself clean? Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, don't you want to meet the man?
Yeah.
The man named Jesus.
Yeah.
The one that came down through
Yeah.
2 generations.
Yeah.
The one that hung, bled, and died
right.
on the cross.
Hallelujah.
But I thank God right now that he did stay dead.
Yeah.
The Bible said early one Sunday morning,
Yeah.
he got up with all power.
Oh,
in heaven and earth in your hand.
Yes, sir.
Power, you
Hey,
understand,
now,
to
hey.
remove that pride from it. Power to understand, to remove that jealousy that's deep down in your heart.
Yeah.
You understand, he can remove whatever that's blocking you from him.
Yeah.
Because God want to have a relationship with you.
Yeah.
I'm through preaching right now. I tell you this every Sunday, but every time I think about the goodness of God, I get happy sometimes.
Yeah.
I can tell somebody about my Jesus.
Yeah.
I can tell somebody that he's good.
Yeah.
I know he's
All
good.
right now.
I tried him for myself.
Yeah.
I've been walking with him for a mighty long time.
Yeah.
I know some of you understand, been walking with him longer than me.
Yeah.
But I know him for myself. I ain't got to worry about what mama tell me. I
Yeah.
ain't got to worry about what grandma told
All
me.
right now.
Yeah.
I know God is good.
Yeah.
I done tried him for myself.
Yeah.
I tried him this morning.
Yeah.
Ain't he all right?
Yeah.
I tried him yesterday.
Yeah.
If God wake me up tomorrow, I'm going to try him again.
Yeah.
God is good. All we got to understand is don't let your pride block your blessing.
Yes, sir.
Naaman was about to let his pride block his blessing.
Uh-huh.
He wanted to heal him, but yet he didn't want to go about it the way that God wanted him to go about it. But I come here to tell you, God got a way of knocking you off your high horse.
Yeah.
God got a way of making you humble in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know too many folks, Donald Trump think he's somebody.
Yeah.
But God got a way of
Hey,
knocking you down.
Hey, now.
Right, man.
Don't he realize I'm God?
Yeah.
And I don't bow down to nobody.
Yeah.
Got to understand. Don't let pride block your blessing.
Oh, yes.
You know you're standing in need of something right now.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, you too, I don't want to say, you too prideful to open your mouth.
All right, man.
If I'm hungry, listen, I'm hungry. I don't care who know about it.
Yeah.
Tell me what you got to say. But one thing about it, Michael's going to get something to eat. If I ain't got nowhere to stay, I'm going to tell somebody. I'm tired of living up under a bridge. Can I stay in your house for
Yeah.
$1 a month?
Hey. Hey.
All right.
How that now? Hey.
Because see, I serve a God
Yeah.
that if one person won't do, God can touch the heart of another and make him open up his arms.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
But we got to stop being so prideful
All right now.
and learn how to come to God,
Glory, glory, glory.
talk to God.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
And understand that you can't do all things by yourself.
Amen.
No man stand alone.
Amen.
We all need help from somebody.
Yeah.
But don't let pride block your blessing. God bless you. God bless you.